And we're back. Yeah, we went to the last show ever at the Izod here in East Rutherford, and for the main event they had Seth Rollins versus John Cena in a steel cage match, and it could have headlined a pay-per-view. It was
better than any televised main event I've seen in the past 6 months. But it definitely was something that was really exciting. And Big Show ran in towards the end, and he locked himself in the cage.
Right.
That was a really exciting match to see. It was really good.
And I don't know, I guess what else we could say about it, but it was good. Maybe that'll be a
it was just really, yeah, had to be there.
Match. And then last time at the Izod, so there was talk that SummerSlam was going to take place there. Obviously, that's not happening now. They haven't announced yet where SummerSlam is going to be.
Yeah.
But hopefully, for those of us in this area, they keep it somewhere around here, Newark, Brooklyn, somewhere we can get to.
Yeah. And Jericho had a good match against Cesaro, but he came out and he had a nice speech, recollecting all of his favorite moments at the Izod, Continental Arena, whatever he did special that was there. And they had a nice little tribute video package. They had interviews of Hogan, Flair, Michaels. They were all talking about their favorite moments at the Izod. Hogan was talking about Brendan Byrne. So he's taking it old school. They were only showing like clips of stuff that happened like in the 80s and 90s at the Izod. So it was really cool to see that. And Cena had his send-off speech too.
It's pretty cool, something for the fans, you know. Sometimes I get scared of the house shows. I feel like they're just going to give you like just a cheap show. That's,
they were acknowledging that it was like a piece of history that was happening. They had like special shirts, special cups that they were selling like last day at Izod. Whatever. They had like dates of special moments that happened on the back of the shirt. It was cool. They made it a really special event for people here in the North Jersey area.
And I guess before we go, we just mentioned that they've said who the second Hall of Famer to go in this year, and it was not anyone I was expecting it to be.
He is back.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know what you guys think of that. I guess there's a celebrity wing.
Celebrity wing. Yeah. So it makes. I feel like it makes sense.
He's actually been tied with wrestling since he came here in the '70s. He was his first friend here was superstar Billy Graham, and they got to training together, and that's how Arnold first got into wrestling. And then he got hooked up with Hogan and then everything, and then he became friends with Triple H, with their bodybuilding and everything. So that's how. It's pretty good. It's pretty good to see him, and I think Triple H is going to be inducting him. I think. Also.
Yeah, that would make sense. For WWE, it's big name recognition, so that helps. Does anybody know if Jesse Ventura is in the Hall of Fame?
Yes,
because if he is, that makes two ex-governors in the WWE Hall of Fame.
06 he was inducted.
Yeah, I was checking that over. Now you know who's not in there yet is Muhammad Ali. Which I think is interesting. But you don't know the backstage politics of things and whatever. But obviously, he was at the first WrestleMania. But even before that, those of us.
Was that the last time he showed his face?
For wrestling, as far as I know, yeah. But before that, I mean, he actually had a famous. You could probably find it on YouTube now with Gorilla Monsoon in the '70s.
What a match!
Well, he kind of
he
came into the ring and Gorilla Monsoon airplane spins Muhammad Ali. It's if you can find it on YouTube, it's worth watching. But yeah, that's I mean, who I would have put in the celebrity wing first. But yeah, like you said, obviously anything to get and it's in California WrestleMania, and obviously he was governor of California, so that's all it's all tied together.
How about I guess before we go, we could try to maybe do our own little predictions for who else do we think could get inducted this year.
Who?
And you got to think widely, because you see how far they'll go from Scott Hall to Carlos Colon like last year. So
the Carlos Colon that was an interesting.
It was good to see Carlito back for that induction. Yeah. That was cool.
It's like I'm so happy with the Macho Man choice. It's like it could just be the Macho Man. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah. So I saw some people on the internet saying Ivan Koloff deserves. He's a champion. He's not. Ivan Koloff is not. Yeah. So that would be one we should get in if you're going to go back. To school.
I don't think this year, but I say maybe next year, or at least the next couple years, we're seeing Triple H in the Hall of Fame. I'd say.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he's still kind of active.
Yeah, that's why I said not this year. Maybe the next couple of years. This year, do you think we might see Undertaker?
There's some talk of that too. Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
I think maybe they should wait a year, only because if Undertaker doesn't show up to this WrestleMania, then I think fans will finally start settling down and accept the fact that the Undertaker is not going to wrestle anymore. I almost feel like because some people still speculate that he's going to come back. Don't put him in the Hall of Fame yet. Let the fans be intrigued still with the mystique of The Undertaker. Let that last as long as possible. I think it's probably got another year. But I mean, whenever he gets in, it's a no-brainer, obviously.
Yeah. Now, is Kevin Nash in the Hall of Fame?
And,
well, I don't think they'll do it this year for him now with that whole scandal that happened with him, his whole arrest.
But they had him back on, so.
Yeah.
So. Anything
I
else?
was going to say why one more name popped in my head. It would be cool to see Goldberg in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any rumors really.
No,
still
not well.
swirling around Goldberg being active again.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know about him being active again, but I'm saying like for the Hall of Fame.
No, but I'm saying as far as like you're saying, waiting on the Undertaker because he might still be active, and obviously Triple H is still active. I don't know if there's any chance of Goldberg
or Sting
getting back in there again.
Yeah, that's probably a better option to say. That's over Goldberg. I'd see Sting going in.
I'd like to see Slick in there, the manager.
Slick?
Slick.
Johnny Soul Bro.
Oh wait, I think he was.
Oh, is he in?
Yeah,
he
like
might be. I don't know.
2 years ago, I think.
Oh, well, never
Yeah.
mind. My apologies to Slick. You're inducted.
Slick's in
You deserved it, buddy.
there. Virgil.
Virgil. I remember when they were trying to push Virgil. I just read, Grantland had this excellent piece right before the Royal Rumble about this guy he calls himself the Masked Man. And he went back and watched every Royal Rumble, and he wrote an article about the biggest pops. And one year, he said Virgil got one of the 2 or 3 biggest pops in the Royal Rumble. So there was a small moment there where they were pushing him really hard as a face.
They were trying. It was like a Maven kind of deal, maybe.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot like that.
Oh, how about I just read something today also before we go. So I'm jumping companies here. It's over to TNA. I'm sorry, not TNA. Ring of Honor. They have Del Rio now. But he's under a
Isn't
different
Del
name.
Rio everywhere? Alberto El Patron, right?
El Patron, yeah.
Isn't
And he's going up against, God, I can't remember who.
The television champion. I saw a promo for it somewhere. Excuse my ROH ignorance, but I don't know a lot. I'm not very familiar with it.
We're trying to get
He
connected
is,
to Ring of Honor.
But I think you're right though. He is around the independent circuit now. He could probably see him in different places. And there's actually, in addition, Kyle's has his match this Friday. There is, I know for those of us in the North Jersey, New York area, there's a whole lot of independent wrestling going on in the next couple. I can't remember all the PWS in Broadway has a show this Saturday. IWF in Nutley also has a show this Saturday. Yep.
My company also has a show on Saturday in North Bergen.
That's right, ECPW.
ECPW.
So, and there's more coming up through February, and you're probably going to see me outside all of them because I got postcards for the Jake the Snake show. I'm going to be handing them out. So hopefully guys support independent wrestling, support comedy, and
independent stand-up comedy. Support it.
We are on the indies.
And we'll see.
And support Stone Cold.
This podcast is on the
Broken
WWE
Skull
Network. $9.99. Free.
Because he needs the support.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll see you guys next time, the Durkamania Comedy Wrestling Webcast.